Hi crypto friends, today we are going to talk about a project that is trying to solve one of the biggest problems of the modern internet, its centralization. This is Lumen Network, a decentralized internet stack that combines a native browser, a network of gateways based on IPFS, and its own blockchain built on Cosmos SDK. Today in 2026, almost the entire internet depends on just a few dozen companies: Cloudflare, Amazon, Google, Akamai, Fastly, and a handful of DNS providers. If one of them cuts off access, or a government blocks it, or something simple breaks, millions of websites become unavailable. We've seen this multiple times: the 6-hour Facebook outage in 2021, massive Cloudflare failures, site blocks in various countries. Right now, Iranian drones are attacking data centers in Persian Gulf countries. Lumen Network says, enough, let's build an internet with no single point of failure, where censorship is technically impossible and content is cryptographically verified. They call this the Decentralized Internet Stack and highlight three main pillars. 1. Native browser. 2. Gateway network. 3. Cosmos blockchain. It is precisely their combination, according to the team's vision, that provides true decentralization and not just blockchain for something. The first pillar, the native browser. This is not a Chrome extension or a web app. It's a full-fledged browser already available in beta version for Windows, macOS, and Linux. What can it do without any centralized intermediaries? Direct access to IPFS content by seed, direct access to the blockchain state, built-in wallet, on-chain content verification, complete independence from DNS. So you open Lumen, and the browser itself finds the content via IPFS DHT without any request to centralized servers. The second pillar, Gateway Network. This is a network of lightweight agents, gateway agents, that perform two key functions: pinning content in IPFS so it doesn't disappear. Content delivery. These agents are distributed around the world. If one goes offline, the content remains available through others. The project promises automatic replication and incentives for those who run such gateways, gateway incentives. Technically, this is a separate repository, Network Lumen Gateway Agent. The third pillar, its own blockchain on Cosmos SDK. This isn't just a fork but a custom chain with interesting features. Gasless transactions, transactions without gas for the user. Built-in text logic likely to fund the network. A readiness for post-quantum cryptography, PQC-ready validation. It is this blockchain that is used to record metadata, verify content authenticity, and possibly manage gateway incentives. How does it all work together? You install the Lumen browser, download from the official website or GitHub. Open it, you see a clean interface, the built-in wallet is already ready. You enter an address like Lumen My Block or just the seed of the content. What happens under the hood? 1. The browser queries the Lumen blockchain. Is there a record about this content? Which seed? Who is the author? Is it properly signed? 2. Receives confirmation of authenticity on-chain verification. 3. Then the browser goes to IPFS DHT and searches for content blocks. 4. If the content is not found locally or in nearby peers, it turns to the Lumen Gateways network. 5. One or more gateways deliver the content quickly because they have it pinned and actively deliver it. 6. The content arrives, the browser displays it. All of this without Cloudflare, without AWS, without DNS. If someone tries to censor a site, it's impossible because content lives on IPFS, impossible to delete from the network if at least one pin exists. Metadata and ownership are fixed on the blockchain. Access goes through hundreds of independent gateways. There is no central domain that can be blocked. Another important point, human-readable names. Lumen uses the Lumen scheme where human names, for example Lumen News, are directly linked IPFS seed and stored immutable on the chain. Now about the key advantages. 1. No single point of failure. Even if 70% of gateways go offline, the content will remain available. 2. Censorship resistance. Content on IPFS-based decentralized gateways equals impossible to block at the provider or state level without completely shutting down the internet. 3. Cryptographic verification. Every page, every image can be signed and verified on-chain. Goodbye fish and deepfake sites, fake news. 4. Gasless UX. The user doesn't pay gas for every site visit or transaction. This is a huge step toward mass adoption. 5. PQC ready. The network is already preparing for the era when RSA and ECDSA will be broken by quantum computers. This is not just a Web3 browser. It's an attempt to replace the entire web access stack, from naming DNS Lumen to delivery CDN IPFS gateways to verification centralized certificates on-chain. What you can do right now: 1. Download the Lumen browser beta or GitHub. 2. Launch it and try opening IPFS content or Lumen links. 3. If you have technical skills, run a gateway agent and receive incentives. 4. Read the documentation and Lumen Network docs. 5. Follow updates in the network Lumen repositories. 6. Complete current missions, which you can check out in the corresponding Discord thread of the project. 7. Tokens received for completing missions can be staked for additional rewards to reliable and stable validators such as our validator VALIDARIOS. Why exactly him? Because the motto of the validator community VALIDARIOS is "You'll never walk alone," and we are always ready to help with any questions. We also donate 10% of our profits to charity every month. We publicly announce this in our Telegram channel. So by delegating to us, you automatically become a participant in a good cause. Lumen Network is an ambitious attempt to rebuild the very infrastructure of information access in an era when censorship, outages, and dependence on a few corporations are becoming critical risks. Will it succeed? Time will tell. But already now, this is one of the few projects that offers not just a piece of decentralization, but a full vertical stack, browser, delivery, verification economy. If you're interested in living in an internet where your content cannot be deleted, blocked, or replaced, Lumen Network is definitely worth trying. Like if you think we need a decentralized internet. Write in the comments, are you ready to switch to such a browser as your main one? Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, and remember, I am not calling anyone to do anything, and I am not giving financial advice. The only advice: don't let yourself be shaped.
Let's go! I run these notes like I run these streets, yeah. Checking the seat, never miss a beat, no downtime, uptime where I eat. Best in the game and they can't compete. I'm steady, heavy, nobody shakes me. Locking the block, who the hell gonna chase me? Proof in the numbers ain't messing with fate. I'll sign and verify, keep your fucking chain straight. Wake up, boost to the machine, I'm cold. Look around, every move, work my posted code. You flex in the club, I flex in the low. Tickets to my name, validators on hold. Serious metrics, the West mode, man. No breaks up time, I'm the whole damn plan. Safety's a promise, the rest all talk. Boss in the system, you step then you walk. I run these notes like I run these streets, yeah. Checking the sync, never miss a beat. No downtime, uptime where I eat. Best in the game and they can't compete. All the dollars in the zone, never retreat. If you're not real, get off my beat.